Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. Today we're talking about Pebble Rock Delivery Service. This is not just a kid's game. This is not just a grown-up game. This is a family game that everybody can play. We've been playing it a ton lately and been having a ton of fun, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
This is our superhero daughter with us, as always, whenever we talk about family games and kids' games. All right, what do you think? Should we teach them how to play it?
Oh, yeah, I think they really like her. So, bye. My dad's going to teach you now.
Let me show you what it looks like on the table. All right, I want to start off by showing you the round tracker, because we've got our little badger friend here who's going to be going around moving every time there is a change of rounds. This is going to be also where we see what deliveries are available to us. So, for instance, we can go to Watcher's Rest, deliver one cargo, and that would give us 3 points. And the board is also kind of divided by colors. This is obviously in the green section of the board, and I'll show you that later. But just at a glance, if you want to know where these different deliveries are going, we have these awesome kind of pelican guys. These are going to go on the board, matching the spots on the board that these are. So there's going to have one of these on Watcher's Rest, one of these on Parrot Isle, and one of these on Lizard Rest. So it's going to be really helpful to just kind of at a glance look at the board and know which things need to be delivered where. This is also where we're going to see all of our different items. We've got an item deck up here. There's going to be spots on the board where you're able to collect items, and they can do any number of things. This one says it's going to help you avoid the pirate. This one's going to help you get some extra movement. This one over here says it's going to help you re-roll a die. Basically, there's a whole lot of different benefits. Really helpful. All right, here is our personal player boards. We're going to have spots off to the right here for all those different items that we talked about earlier. You can hold up to 3 at a time. Some of the items even let you upgrade what you can hold. What you do is you take your little star there, you take your cargo, and now you can hold 5 cargo instead of just the normal 4, which can be really helpful. You can do multiple deliveries without having to go back to the middle. And I'll explain all that a little bit. Also, here's our net. We're going to hold all of our fish. So every player is going to have one of these player boards. All right, here is the main board. This is where all the action is going to take place. As you can see, this thing is huge. Every island has these standees, which really kind of gives it kind of almost a 3D vibe to it. And don't forget, we're going to have all our pelicans out there showing us where the different cards are, where deliveries are expected to be delivered to. So we'll put that out there. The center part of the board there, that is the lighthouse. That is where we're going to go to refresh and get new supplies. So we're going to take our little boats. We're going to move them out to the islands, wherever they need to make deliveries. Then we're going to go back to the middle to get refreshed. At the beginning of the game, we also have these assignment cards we're going to get. You're going to draw 2 of them. You're going to keep 1. And they might say things like, make 2 deliveries to a blue or yellow island, any combination for 5 points. Or you can get 10 points if you make up to 3 deliveries to blue or yellow islands. So you're going to keep one of the 2 of those assignments that you were given. And then you try to work towards that the entire game. Hopefully get some big points at the end of the game for that. As you're moving around the island, you have 2 choices. You can either roll the 2 green dice, which is basically a small amount of movement, but usually some kind of extra benefit off of a resource dice. Or you can use the red risky dice, much bigger movement possibilities. However, bad stuff might happen to you as well on this risk die. Sharks might come after you, pirates might come after you, or you might just get a jet stream. So you have to make that choice whether you want to use the green dice or the red dice. If you are in last place, what you get to do is you get to use the red movement die, but you get to use the green resource die. So best of both worlds when you are in last place, kind of a little catch-up mechanism for you. There are going to be some spots on the board where you're able to get some resources. For instance, over here we've got the fish. If you land on one of these fish spots, you're going to be able to roll that resource die, or actually there's a fish die. You can roll that. And whether you have let's zoom in on that, a 3 or a 4 or whatever it is, you're going to get that many fish by landing on that spot on the board. Over here, you can kind of see those little item boxes, those little market areas. That's going to be where you'll be able to go to the market and get those items that are going to help out your ship. In addition to the other players, we also have 3 other people that are roaming around the board. We have a shark over here that's going to try to steal our fish. We've got a pirate over here. The pirate can be good and bad. Might make you lose some resources. However, there are spots on the board that have those treasure chests. If you pick up one of those treasure chests and deliver all the way to wherever the pirate is, you're going to get some major victory points, although it is risky, and it's like one of the farthest spots away on the board to get to. There's also going to be Maisie the whale over here. She is going to be able to give out some resources without having to go to the center part of the board where that lighthouse is. So there's going to be cards that affect that, or if you just land on wherever she is, basically you can get one crate at a time, which is really nice. Might help you kind of complete one more mission before you come back to the lighthouse. So that's really all there is to the game. You are reloading, getting all these crates, you're delivering all these out to all these different islands. You're getting victory points based off of how many you delivered and where you delivered it to. So that's going to be the part you get during the game. At the end of the game, you're going to get points for your assignment if you were able to complete one of your assignments. Also, you have all these different colored islands. So we've got a blue section over here, we've got green over here, we've got yellow, and we've got red. If you are able to get a set of cards, you're going to get 5 points at the end of the game for each set you have, so one of each color. So that can be really important to kind of determining where you want to go next. Then you're also going to get points for the fish that you've accumulated. So for every 3 fish you have, you're going to get 1 point. And also, at the very end of the game, if you were able to end your turn at the last part of the game by going to the lighthouse, you're going to get 3 points as well. So lots of different ways to score points. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins.
Hi. Hi. I hope you had a good time with my dad.
We did. We had a great time while you were under the table. We were teaching the game, learning about the game. All right, so people want to know what you think, though. Did you think this game was fun?
Yes, very, very, very much. 1 out of 10, I think it's 100. 1 out of 100, 1,000.
Okay. Pick up and deliver is obviously kind of the main mechanism of the game. Delivery is, in fact, right in the title, in fact. What did you think? Did you like picking up all those packages and delivering them where they needed to go?
Yeah.
And I think you told me earlier you liked how they use those little pelican guys.
Yeah, the pelican guys are really creative.
Yeah, I thought that was a clever way to kind of point out where something needs to be delivered, so that way, kind of at a glance, this is a pretty big board, a pretty big island, and having those little guys, being able to spot them across the board was really helpful, to me at least. All right, so the artwork. What do you think of the artwork of this game?
I think that whoever did the artwork of that game must be a real artist.
A real artist. I agree. I thought this was super cute artwork. The way they made the animals and all the different islands, everything was just kind of really, really creative, really cute. And the standees for all the different islands, I thought that really just kind of took the production level to the next level. It just made this whole, just a really great scenery.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're telling them. You're telling them weird stuff. Well, how about you tell weird stuff? How about you tell them about the game? Is there anything else you like about the game?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that I won.
That's true. She is pretty darn good at this game. Yeah, honestly, we've been enjoying this one a lot. The pick up and deliver is the core mechanism, but it's done in such a simple way that, anybody of any age range can play it. Well, what do you think? What age range should be best to play this game?
6 to 47.
6 to 47. If you're 48, you are not allowed to play this game. 6 to 47 only.
Maybe 6 to 50.
50? Okay, that's fair. If your grandparent wants to play this with your grandkids, you're out of luck. Only 50-year-olds and younger.
Okay, fine. Maybe 6 to 90.
Okay, I like that. This has been a ton of fun. This has been one that we can bust out with, like I said, all our kids. We can play this with our 4-year-old even. She does not, she doesn't get the full strategy, but she is able to still kind of play along, get to where she needs to go, get a few points along the way. She doesn't like getting hit by the shark or anything like that. But
shark, yum yum fish.
This game had a great production value. It was a lot of fun. This is one that our family is going to be enjoying for a long time. All right, so you guys, be sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of our videos as they come out. You can also find us on Facebook. We are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. Bethany's putting up some cool stuff on Instagram, so be sure to check her out there at Ryan and Bethany. And we're on Twitter at Ryan and Bethany1. All right, you guys, this has been Ryan and my superhero daughter with me as always. Have a great time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Like and subscribe, please. Also, down here's my headquarters. Bye.
It's her evil lair. Bye, everybody.